What's happening? It's Flynn Johnson.
I'm Roccy.
And this is Gobsmacked.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Welcome back. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show where we talk about growing up and everything in between. And we touch on some touch topics, don't we, as well?
We touch on some touchy takes. Don't be feeling my topics.
Yeah, but make sure you go back and you listen to said topics.
Yeah, listen to earlier episodes. You'll get the lore of this podcast, as Blind Boy always says about his. So, we're stealing his content. So, go back, have a listen to the first episode. You'll hear the origin story of Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Yeah, because we reference a lot of things in these episodes that were said back in those episodes and originated in those episodes.
Yeah, and shout out to everyone that's stuck by us through thick and thin.
Is that great?
True Rich and Flynn.
Great. That was great. Now.
Tags to the dat note. Let's go into it.
Let's go. Are you sick?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be sick.
I got the COVID.
Did you?
Got the COVID. I got the COVID.
You know, fun fact, right? Totally off subject altogether, but there's a fun fact. Someone told me, this is one of them like believable things you were told back in the day. So I mean, he just believed it for no reason.
Yeah.
One of the boys he was hanging around with told me that before autotune, they used to like tap on their throat, like, you know what I mean? So it'd be like, young moolah baby, like the.
That's a pure waffle.
And I believed
Who
it.
the fuck would believe that?
I swear to
That's like sticking a fucking house fan in front of you and going, whoa.
yeah, that is. I'm a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Swear to God, yeah. But anyway. How was your weekend? What did you get up to on the weekend, Rockert?
Me?
Yeah.
What did I do on the weekend?
You're in a spot I did not expect you to be in.
Oh, the grabby granny spot? I was out and about on Saturday, yeah. I went to fucking bingo loco.
I didn't, bro. You would be the last person I would expect to go to bingo.
Yeah,
loco.
me too. I got dragged to it. A couple of us out walking, Danielle and that, we went, and I tell you what, man, it was good crack.
I'd say so.
Now, I
yeah.
did they give you this big fucking sheet full of these fucking numbers that you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you fucking play bingo, but that's the shite. They call it your number and you yell it if you get
Woo!
a certain amount in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I played the first part, and then the other fucking 10 million parts. I was like, fuck this. I was drinking. It was good crack though. Yeah, the music and that was good. Like, it was good crack. It was good crack.
Yeah.
And then we left there, went down to Riot Bar. You know Riot Bar?
Oh, right, yeah.
It used to be a great spot.
Yeah, man.
Used to be a great little
on the
spot.
keys, beside the boot stop for the
Beside the
39.
booth.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, it's a good spot, yeah. I was in there once to go on the toilet, and that was it.
And we were just looking around at each other like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fucking terrible. It was terrible. I felt so out of place down there, man. It was just awful. They were playing the fucking Rocky theme tune when I was in there.
Oh, my
I'm like,
God.
get me the fuck out of here. It was weird. It was a
Riot's
weird
a
out
good
spot.
spot. Was Mango
It was a good spot.
DJ?
No.
Right.
We just strolled down. A couple of us, Danielle and that, and then we went up to Harcourt Street to some fucking grab a granny spot. It was all the ones like the over 40s club.
Love
it was great crack.
Yeah, I love that.
It was great crack. Great crack. We had Math Man down with us and all. It was good crack. It was.
Yeah.
He fucking dropped in for a drink or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're just raving away to some Michael
This
Jackson.
fella all
on the
over
dance
the
floor.
city.
I was all over the city.
Do you think I got a message? No.
Didn't get back in until about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, we had to walk from Harcourt Street all the way up to the fucking Grand Canal. Halfway down to get a fucking taxi.
Jesus.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. Crazy.
But I tell you what happened, Willie.
What happened? What?
We're in the grab a granny spot, right? Swear to God, I haven't seen this in years now. I thought this fucking sort of shite was over with. We're in the grab a granny spot, and one of the lads from work was with us, and she was leaving or whatever, right? And Danielle goes, "Is she gone?" I goes, "Yeah, I think so." She goes, "Oh, you better go out and make sure she gets in a taxi. Like, make sure she gets home safe." I was like, yeah, I'll run out now. Yeah. So I ran out, and she was gone. There's these steps right outside the front door or whatever. And so I walked out. Some fucking yoke, some unit now. This fella was a bleeding tank.
Yeah.
Had his arm around her. And he's like, "Come on, I'll get you home and all."
What?
And I goes, "Yeah, what are you doing?" And he goes, "What?" I goes, "What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Get away from who you mad thing." And he goes, "Oh, like I know her." I goes, "No, you don't."
What?
Yeah, so I goes, "Yeah, I goes, "Yeah, do you know him?" She goes, "No." I goes, "Yeah, bro, chill out there for a minute." And he goes, what? I'm just getting her in a taxi, like, just making sure she gets home safe and all. I says, yeah, buddy, don't let the pink fool you, because I had a pink top on. He says, don't let the pink fool you, buddy. I'll fucking take you. Don't let the pink fool you. I'll boot you back down these steps. And he just disappeared, he did. Now, thank God, because this fella was a fucking tank. I'd say his baby I'd say his baby finger was bigger than me. But anyway, yeah, he fucked off. And I was saying to her, like, are you alright? And I goes, do you know him? And she was like, no, he just fucking came up, put his arm around me, he was trying to get me upstairs or whatever. Up the steps, like.
Way.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now, look, I don't know if that was going to happen, but this fucking geezer was a bleeding suspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This fella was sus.
This fella was an op, yeah.
This fella was an op, yeah. No, but all seriousness, like, what the fuck's going on?
Jeez.
Even when we were in that spot, yeah, wasn't many people there. It was a pure grab a granny spot.
Yeah.
And we had an older lady with us.
Right.
Won't say our age. She's in her 40s. We had an older lady with us. And she was on, anytime she went on the dance floor, swear to God,
what?
These fucking perverts was just appeared out of a fucking wall.
Yeah.
You know, with a smoking jacket on.
Yeah,
with some fucking flare jeans and some winkle pickers on with the hair slicked back. About 50 odd. And they just circle around all the girls.
Yeah, it's
as
weird,
if like,
man. Yeah.
Right, you go for this one, I'll go for that one. You know what I mean?
So
Like Danielle had
strange,
to keep telling them, will you get the fuck away from me, like I'm married.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you if you were married, I just wanted to know if you wanted to drink. Swear to God.
See that shit, man.
Look,
that
I didn't get into any fights. I was just like, look, just fucking ignore them, like, and they'll go away. Like, they'll eventually learn.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't right, or whatever. But fuck me, man. I could have elbowed about bleeding 20
That's
and broke their
nuts,
necks.
bro. That's nuts,
Swear. I thought that shit was fucking
gone
with the 80s. Like, I mean, that shit's still going on.
Especially
in a
with,
grab a granny spot.
Yeah. Especially
Fuck me. Fuck me, man.
Fucking hell. It's not, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing
No,
at
I know.
the
I was
granny spot,
bleeding, bulling I was.
Yeah, I'd say so, bro. Like, that's nuts. I thought that was all done away with. Like, so not done away with. Obviously, that it still happens. Don't get me wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? But
They were like vultures, yeah. Because when we walked in, there was probably about 20 people in there. Majority of them blokes. Probably about 5 women. 15 blokes, big old lads now.
Yeah.
And I walked in and it was me, Danielle, 2 girls out of work.
Yeah.
And then one of the girls, Maz. So me and fucking 4 girls walk in. And they're all just like fucking snapping their necks to get a look.
Yeah.
Oh, fresh meat.
Jesus
you know
Christ.
what I mean? We were sat kind of beside the dance floor over the corner, and I swear to God, it was one of them things, you know, you look over, you see someone, you turn away, you look back and they're a little bit closer. You know, in a horror film, you turn away, you look back and they're closer. Yeah. You keep turning, you look, and then they're eventually in our face. That's what it was like.
Yeah,
they were all just mooching over. I was like, will you fuck
Jesus
off?
Christ.
You don't want any of these mad cunts.
It's not that I thought it was done away with. I just thought people started to cop on a bit, like
grew up.
Yeah, grew up exactly. Like, especially like because older men like are supposed to be fucking these.
Older men are the worst.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like these gentlemen, like, do you know what I mean?
And they're some of the worst, them cunts.
Chivalry still lives with them and all that crap.
You're old as fuck. I apologise, but you're a little dirt. A little dirt. You're a little dirt. Will you leave the girls alone?
Yeah, it's mad, man. I didn't think, because like I think we might be ignorant in saying like, oh, I thought that was all gone, like, you know what I mean? I think that might be a bit ignorant to say, like, but I know what you're saying, I know what you mean by it.
Yeah, of course it's still there. I didn't mean that. I just, for fuck's sake, like,
come on, like,
grow up.
Yeah.
Trying to snatch a young one like from a fucking nightclub. What are you doing?
That's what, like, I've been out and like I actually had these conversations with Danielle herself before, and I'd say I used to say to her, like, when you were single, like, I'd say it was tough. You know what I mean? Like, I'd say it was going out and just wanting to, because the difference between men and women, right? Men say, oh, I'm going to go out, I'm going to get me hole tonight, I'm going to get this tonight, I'm going to get that tonight. All it, that's their main priority. I'm going home with somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the difference with women is that women just sit there and they just say, or women go out on a night out with the intention of, I'm going to have a little dance, going to have a little drink with the girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just enjoy myself, dance, listen to some music, get some McDonald's on the way home, I'm good. You know what I mean? That's the way they think of it. So it's like, I was saying to Danielle, I was like, I'd say it was just tough because, like, having to lie, not many lie. I asked her, I was like, think about how many times you lied to a bloke that approached you in a nightclub and was like, what's the story, blah, blah, trying to get stuck into it. And the amount of times you were a lesbian, you know what I mean? The amount of times you had a bloke where you didn't really have a bloke. Do you know what I mean? Like, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I just think, I always have them, and it's interesting to have them conversations and see it from that perspective, like, and like, Danielle telling me, like, yeah, like, I've had this happen to me and this happened to me, and like, Danielle has been in nightclubs, bro, and blokes have just like pulled their skirt up, like,
Oh my
Like,
God.
just pull their skirt up and then I'm walking away, like, you know what I mean? And it's
one
like,
of my mates used to do that. We'd be in Heaven down in Blanche.
I don't get it, man. Like,
One of them, he used to like, we'd be on the dance floor or whatever. I used to think it was gas. He used to go mad at him. He used to think it was gas. He grabbed some girls like arse, like,
yeah, see that?
and then swing around and start loud, like, pretend it wasn't him, like it was someone else. I'm like, what are you doing, buddy?
Brother.
What are you doing?
See that?
What are you
That
at?
to me is like the equivalent of like standing in the corner, just staring all night. Like, I'm watching somebody.
Just staring at one girl.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's the equivalent for me. Like, I think, like, I don't know what goes through these boys' heads. Like, I'm like, how do they process? Like, right, she's gonna like me if I give her
I'm gonna force
a
her to like
red
me.
knot on her arse. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I remember there was one night, bro. Right, I was in the academy. Yeah. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. Something. I was in the academy and I was out with all my mates, and I won't say any of their names around, yeah. But I was out with all my mates, and we were all out, and the academy was over, right? And then after the academy, I was talking to somebody. I actually seen somebody in the Irish hip hop scene. I can't remember who it was that night. And I was talking to him outside the academy and smoking, and the boys were like, "Ev, you come on." We were with boys and girls, like, do you know what I mean? It was a big group of us. "Ev, will you come on? Will you come on? Will you come on?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll follow you around. Where you going?" Supermax at the corner of the Bleeding Academy. I was like, "Walk up, man. I'll find you." Like, you know what I mean? So I was talking to this fella or whatever. Then I get a phone call about 20 minutes later, and it's like, "Ev, this girl, like, that I'm good friends with, like a family friend my whole life, bro." He rings me. He's like, "This girl," because they didn't really know her, but I brought her out, like. This girl, let's say her name is Sharon, like, Sharon's up here and there's some bloke swinging over, like, and I'm like, and you are just standing there. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, swinging over, like, swinging her around Bleeding O'Connell Street, bro, like, by the jacket, do you know what I mean? Like, starting on that.
Two boys just stood there?
Two boys stood there, talking to me on the phone about it. What'll I do? What do you mean, what the fuck will you do? I hung the phone up and I sprinted, yeah, and there was a crowd of people around this fella that didn't even know him or didn't even know her, and they were trying to get him off him. And I grabbed, now, I'm not, again, this is the sheet, you know what I mean? This is the sheet we're talking about, right? But I stormed through, and the boys will attest to this. I stormed through, yeah, grabbed this fella up by the scruff, and I pulled him off. And I was like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to explain to me, this is why, you never put your hands on a woman, and blah, blah, blah. Stitched him a loaf, yeah. He went off then. He didn't hit me back around, or there was no big conflict. Like, he went off then, I hit him a loaf, and he fucked off. And I asked her, I was like, what's the story? What's going on here? Like, and then there was another bloke, bro. After that happened, there was another bloke, like, come on, I'll bring you home. And I was like, no, you won't. I'll bring her home. What
you
are you
don't even know what
I was
you
like,
do.
what are you talking about? I'll bring her home. And he was like, you don't know who you're messing with and all. I was like, brother, I'm just telling you to not be a creep. You know what I mean? What you mean? And he's, you wait there now, one of these boys. You wait there. Gets on the phone. Yeah, he's wearing a red top. Yeah. On O'Connell Street outside Supermax. Go on. Hangs up the phone. He's like, you're getting it. There's a bullet with your name on it tonight. And all. Shut your mouth. You know what I mean?
Relax,
one of them. Chill out, bro. I was like, just don't be a creep. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've seen that. Like, your mum, do you know what happened? Your mum was pulling over, trying to drag her into a taxi, and she didn't want to get into the taxi with him. Like,
Jesus Christ.
and them two boys went out, we stood there, like, and I was like, you was mad, like, do you know what I mean? The strangers there helping her.
I wouldn't let that happen to a young fella, never mind
No,
a girl.
that's what I'm saying, like, do you know what I mean?
Doesn't matter if she was a girl or not, I still wouldn't let it fucking happen to anyone.
It's that mindset, isn't it, though? Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, because me and her were in the taxi home, and she, like, fair enough, she was able to laugh about it then, like, she got a fright, like, do you know what I mean?
Of course.
And she was able to laugh about it then, and she was like, she was saying, we were laughing about it, and I was like asking her, I was like, what goes through these blokes' heads that they're like, I'm gonna drag her because I'm physically superior to her, and I'm gonna throw her into the taxi even if she wants to come with me, yes or no, like, do you know what I mean? It's mad, bro. Like, that is like, that thought would never even come into my head, like, do you know what I mean? Even if I was being rowdy around the boys, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going home with this thing, watch, you know what I mean? No, all this bleeding energy.
I'm gonna drag her in a taxi home.
Fair play to you, bud.
Don't
you know what I mean?
me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like, what is wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's people allowing it, like, for that long as well, like, and not doing anything about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people standing by and him being like, well, that's obviously okay to do.
Yeah,
like,
there must be
you know what I mean?
something seriously going on at home, like.
It's internal, like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, it's internal, like. But see that whole slap in the arse now, I've had, like, people, like, I was out on a night out with Danielle, and I've had people, like, slapping her arse, and, like, she'd come out to me in the smoking area, she'd be like, yeah, some bloke's talking to me, and he just slapped me on the arse, like, when I told him to go eat me, and I was like, what is wrong with these boys, man? You know what I mean?
And you know what the worst thing is, like, say if that happens, like, say if someone did something to Danielle now, and I go in and start a big row, I look like an idiot.
Oh yeah, look like a tick, like.
I'm the one's like, I'm the one with a serious problem.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something's wrong with me.
Yeah, something wrong with you.
Because you're acting like a fucking pervert.
Yeah, like a
weirdo. Just slapped her on the arse or whatever. Or tried to grab her or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And I'm the one with the...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm the one the wrong. What are you talking about?
You're the one kicked out, like.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Happens. It's not even about being kicked out. Fuck that, like.
Yeah, no,
but to everyone else around, it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you standing on people for, like?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You only slapped her on the arse.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not normal, like.
What
do you
are
know
you
what I
doing?
mean? That's not normal, man. Now, I'll be the first to admit it, like, when we were kids, bro, when I was like 12, 13, you're getting into that, like, funny stage where you're pushing boards, they're pushing you back, and it's like, oh, the little chase, like, you know what I mean? We used to, because of the area,
when you're a kid.
Yeah, because of the area we grew up in.
Better.
Yeah, the area that we grew up in, it's just...
You weren't told it was wrong.
The blokes and the girls were, like, treated the same. Like, it wasn't like... like, she's a girl, I'm going to lightly push her. It was like that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to push you like I push him, like, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And, the boys used to be, like, and I'll put my hands up and admit it, like, I used to be acting the bollocks and all, but that's because I was 12, bro, and then I went to 13, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that, like.
I have a sister.
Probably shouldn't be doing this. Like, but it wasn't, like, obviously it wasn't that mad, it was just, like, the whole, like physical aspect of, like, fucking pushing each other and, like, not letting up on, like, the girls. Not to say that you need to, but you know what I mean, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like the boys at, like, horseplay and shit. Horseplay is such a shy word, isn't it?
We're just out here doing a bit of horseplay.
Just horseplaying. No. Just horseplaying, right? But the horseplay thing, it was just like, we the same thing we do to the blokes, we do to the girls type of thing. Like, do you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
That type of thing. But other than that, bro, like, I don't think I've ever been like, do you know what? I really like this young one. Like the look of her. I'm going to go over and slap her on the arse.
I'm going to go over and slap her on the arse. And then I'm going to drag her outside the nightclub. And I'm going to drag her into a taxi and bring her home.
It's like...
And fall in love.
Yeah, I fall in love. And that'll be a great start to our story. You know what I mean? It's like...
it's like, all right, buddy.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. But on plenty of nights, though. Plenty of nights like that. Where it's like, I've had people... There was a bloke there, we were in the academy again one night, yeah. Things up here were home in that place, yeah.
Shout out the academy.
Shout out the academy.
Fucking pedo HQ.
We'll pull up and do a live show if you want to pay for it.
Give us a shout.
But yeah, I was in there again one night, and one of the girls that I was out with was like, whatever, talking to this bloke or whatever, yeah, and they seemed to be getting along, she was having the crack or whatever. And then I looked over and she was like, yo, like,
yeah,
buzz over here for a second, you know what I mean? Give me the eyes type of thing, like. And I walked over, I was like, what's up? Do you want to go dance or whatever? She's like, yeah. And I pulled her up, and he grabbed me then. Yeah, so I pulled her up, because she was sitting like on the inside, he was sitting on the outside, and I pulled her up. I was like, come on, let's go dance. And when I walked away, she was ahead of me at this stage. He pulled me back. What the fuck are you doing? And I goes, she doesn't want to talk to you, mate. That's just what I said. I goes, she doesn't want to talk to you, mate. And he was like, what do you mean she doesn't want to talk to me? Her. Yeah, what do you mean she doesn't want to talk to me? She wasn't saying that to me and all. I was like, bud, listen, she hadn't got the heart to tell you. This is what I'm saying to him. In the middle of a nightclub, bro, screaming, she hadn't got the heart to tell you. In his ear, like, you know what I mean?
Relax, buddy.
Yeah, and I was like, look, she just doesn't, it's cool, like, the conversation's done, whatever. And I tried to walk away. This motherfucker hit me a slap in the back of the head.
You probably deserve it.
Says, hold on a second.
Flint Windy's about to raise the roof.
I'm about to raise the bar. Hey, do you like that one? Come on. Right. So I turned around and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't do one. Again, the bitch in me came out, yeah. As the boys, yeah, as the boys would say. That came out of me. And I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to have a fucking very verbal, stern argument here with you. You know what I mean? Because he's a bit taller than me.
I'm going to launch my verbal assault on you.
I was like, yeah, because he's a bit taller than me or whatever. And yeah, I just... What ended up happening was he was like, I'm from Pear Street and I'm going to have a gang of young fellas out here at the end of this. Watch. Wait and you see. Watch. And then everywhere I went in the nightclub, and this fella was, bro, yeah, he was like giving me, you know, like the index and the middle finger on the eyes. And he was like, you fucking dead. You know what I mean? Like,
your life's going to end tonight. All right.
Kill, bud.
All right, John Paul.
If I had €1, I'd have €5 at this stage. No, but it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? I was being a pure creep there, and you pure stopped me. And like,
yeah, I was being a pure fucking driver to raper, and you stopped me. It's like, all right, buddy,
yeah, relax,
good one.
Like, you know what I mean?
I
don't know. It's kind of like, yeah. I mean, bringing a girl, bringing a girl into the world. I imagine.
When was the last time you ever heard of a bloke with a young one trying to like force herself on him in a nightclub into a conversation?
No. Doesn't happen, like.
And try force you to go home, like.
Yeah. No.
You're mine now for the night.
Yeah.
You're staying with me. You're mine.
No, it's strictly
I
a
don't
male
know you
problem.
or anything about you, but you're fucking mine for the night. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
You know
it
what I
is. It is. It's strictly like a.
I'm gonna put this fucking tablet in your drink when you're not looking.
Yeah, and did you see this shit where they were like stabbing them with needles and all?
Oh, it's fucking
And
madness.
like, what
madness.
the fuck was that about, bro? What was that about?
I would hate to be a girl in this climate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like,
Imagine.
you know what I mean?
Imagine being a fucking female
Oh, like
on Instagram.
Yeah. Nuts.
Could you imagine?
Nuts, bro. Nuts. And that's like,
Get out of here.
I always try and understand it. Like, I always try and understand it from her side, and I always have these conversations with Danielle, like, about that and about like, because women, let's face it, straight women get a lot more attention than what straight men would do. Like, do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, or like it's non-negotiable. Like, do you know what I mean? Unless you're fucking, obviously, unless you're bleeding Chris Brown out here slanging it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's you're always gonna get attention, like, and like I said to her, I was like, I can only imagine the amount of like weird conversations you have had over the years, like, do you know what I mean?
I couldn't tell you how many times I've been like someone's brother or cousin.
Ah, yeah,
You know?
that don't even know.
Yeah, don't even know. Like,
Yeah. I was like, that happens.
oh, that's my
as well.
brother. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. You
Yeah.
going over to them there?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. That's
And you stand in front of the.
I've gotten that. The link on the arm, out
pretty-
having a smoke in the smoking area, the link on the arm, you're my boyfriend, yeah? And I'm like, well, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean?
No.
It's like,
fuck
this
on,
me
yeah.
fella, your man walks over, this me fella, I'm like, what's up, bro? And he's like, yeah, free plate, you know. And he just walks away.
All right, I'll move on to the next one. There was a geezer in that in the Grab a Granny spot we were in, and
Yeah.
there was this fella, this owl lad, in this white short. He looked like a bleeding. Oh, I don't know. He looked like a fucking insurance salesman. And I swear to you, man, he was
Part-time
just
guard.
bouncing around
Yeah.
to every girl in the place, every woman in the place.
Come
Like
on,
it was one of them things. Like, one of these are gonna like me.
Ah,
He's
yeah,
just
yeah.
chancing it, every single one.
Yeah.
And when he got to the last one, he go again.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Oh, they
yeah.
might be drunk enough to like me this time.
Yeah, weird.
And he just kept going. I don't know how many times he asked Danielle, oh, what's your name? Do you want a drink? And she's like, no, I'm fucking married. Fuck
Yeah.
off. Like, fuck off. Stop being a bleeding creep, you mad bastard, you.
Yeah. No.
Grow up.
100%.
Chap was about 50, like, chap was 50 odd, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know boys, bro, that
Bouncing around the place.
used to go to the shanty for the last half an hour sober to like
Yeah.
to bring home the drunk girls.
I
Like,
know that,
and you're like, you're a fucking arsehole, like, do you know what I mean? And
They
they
pull
used
up
to do it.
outside in the car
Yeah, used to do it.
and watch the girls fucking
Yeah.
stumbling around.
Oh, you down one of them, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used
Are they?
to, yeah, used to see that a lot, like, a lot.
I've
do you
seen
know
it
what I mean?
all the times. Used to see outside the Greyhound all the time.
Yeah.
When you go to Greyhound,
The Greyhound's
you see them
same,
all
yeah.
outside in their cars now, their
Yeah.
Beamers now.
Yeah,
Are
try and
they?
lift, one of them.
Come on, where are you going?
Yeah.
You know,
I have a party back in my gaff, one of them.
horrible.
It's ridiculous, bro.
And look, it sounds look, we're two fucking straight white men. You know what I mean? And we're talking about girls' problems. Like, come on.
No, I know what you're saying.
You know.
I know what you're saying. But I mean, it's a good,
Hypocritical kind of us. But
it's kind of a good conversation to have. Do you know what I mean? It's like try and see it from that side. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
well, you know, I have fucking a wife.
Exactly.
She has sisters.
Yeah.
I have a little girl.
You have a daughter. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I have a little son that'll be taught the exact same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I have nieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surrounded by girls and little blokes.
It's
You
the
know
same
what I
with
mean?
me, bro. I grew up with women. Like, women, it was literally just me, me dad, and a gang of women, yeah, growing up.
Yeah.
That's all it was, like. And that's why, like, I don't know, I think I got a lot of my values from the women in my life, and I obviously got a lot of values from my dad as well, like, do you know what I mean? And I just think that I'm always very protective of, like, I don't know what it is, I'm just always very protective of the women in my life, especially, and especially, I'm just, like, I just have that nature, I'm just protective of women anyway, like. Do you
I'm
know what
protective
saying?
over anyone.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Doesn't
yeah.
matter if you're a woman or a bloke or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be protective over anyone that like I'd be close to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, shit drives me mad.
Yeah. No, I
Drives
know,
me
yeah.
mad. The amount of times me and Ricky have nearly gotten into fights in spots, like, you know, when we'd be
Ah,
out.
yeah.
'Cause me, Ricky, Melissa, Danielle go out all the time. We used to go out all the time. We used to go to England all the time, Manchester, London, just for nights out.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
amount of times we've nearly gotten into serious scraps with people
Yeah.
for like all that type of bollocks, like with the two girls, like, do you know what I mean?
And the
We were
man
in a
is
spot in London once, and some woman came over, was trying to take Melissa home.
What?
Yeah, we were like, yeah, buddy, you need to stop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She's not gay. She's with him right there.
Yeah.
Swear, man. Swear.
Mad, man.
We've nearly fought fucking lesbians. We've nearly fought gangs of blokes. Like, just madness. Like, mad carry on. Mad carry on. Because Ricky would be the same. He'd be very protective, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He'd be the same as me. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a bloke or whatever you are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're close to him, he's fucking...
Yeah.
He'd jump in front of a bullet for you, like, do you know what I mean?
No. Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. I don't mean I'm just protective about the women.
No, I know what you mean.
Fuck you, Rocky. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
come on, I know what you mean.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's one of them things that, like you said, you have all these women in your life, and you kind of like, I kind of always found it interesting because we have two different experiences going throughout life. Like,
Yeah,
do you know
of course,
what I mean?
100%.
Two completely different experiences.
It's worse now.
Yeah, it's completely.
It's worse now if you're young.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Could you imagine being 16 now?
Yeah.
Get
Ridiculous.
Fuck.
Ridiculous, bro.
I don't know if I could be young now. I don't.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this would be for me. Like,
I don't think it's survive, like.
no, I wouldn't survive this.
right,
The way they are now? No way, not a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably the best time to be alive, in fairness, considering the way things are, like technology and all that sort of crack.
Yeah.
But fuck me, if I was 15, 16 now,
Yeah. Tough.
game over.
In what way,
rough
like?
out there.
In what way?
Just the way they are, man.
Yeah.
Just the way they are.
Just the way they carry themselves now, like.
Even Dory, like, starting to get real self-conscious about herself and certain things. She's nearly 6, like, do you know what I mean? You're trying to explain to her, that's not important.
Yeah,
It's not important. Don't worry about that. Because she's looking at her, she's looking at her cousins and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and she's watching shite on YouTube.
Yeah.
Young girls on YouTube like that, shine on like that. It's like, she's a bit too young to be going on like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I know.
It's going to be tough for her. It's going to be tough for her. It's going to be tough for him as well. It's going to be tough for Barley as well. But in two different ways. Like, you'd worry about the two of them in two completely different ways.
Yeah.
You know, certain things can happen to Dory. Certain things can happen to Barley. You can be accused of certain things. And, you know, there's a lot of different, you know.
You just have to be...
You'd be super worried about the two of them. For different things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
No, I know. And that's what, like...
You know yourself, you could go onto Facebook today and say, the Rocky fella's a fucking paedophile.
Yeah, I could just say that, yeah.
You could just say that. That Rocky fella's a paedophile. Telling you now, 100%.
Yeah.
And you'll get fucking people that know me since I was fucking 10 or whatever age, and they'd be like, it's always something about him. I knew it. I knew there was always something about him. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, it's untrue, like. But just because you've seen it on Facebook, it's gospel.
Yeah.
You
So
know
that's
what
what
I mean?
you're
Or
talking
Instagram.
about today, like.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nah, it's
I get
horrible.
what you mean.
Horrible.
Get what you mean.
It's horrible for
Because
for young
rumors,
people now.
rumors used to only be in like my school, but now rumors are fucking everywhere. Like everywhere.
And you can start a rumor without even people knowing who you are.
Yeah, of course.
You
You're
these
mad.
fake accounts and attack
You're
people
mad.
and all this sort of shit, man. It's horrible. It's horrible
Bro,
for
it's
young
even
people
down
now.
to music. If someone tweets now saying, just heard a snippet of J. Cole's new album, he's dropping at midnight, everybody just start retweeting it. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
it just
And they-
becomes gospel. Like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just...
Facebook's a dangerous place.
Yeah. It's very hard.
I think that's the worst out of all of them. That's the worst out of all of them because people believe everything that goes up there.
Everything,
If it's a video,
Yeah. Forget
and
about
somebody is doing a voiceover that sounds a little bit smart.
it. Oh
my God.
Forget about it.
That's truth.
Yeah.
There's people out there that are buying canned foods, stocking up, thinking the world's going to end because of the war in Ukraine.
No, I know.
I think World War III is going to happen because of all the scaremongering and the shit they've seen online, like especially on Facebook.
Sure, bro.
I
Sure.
don't use Facebook. Very rare. Very fucking rare. I despise the thing.
Yeah, I texted you on it when my phone was fucked about 2 weeks ago and you just didn't respond to me.
I don't use it. I don't use it. I don't use it.
No.
But the stuff I've seen on there, like it's madness. Like it's absolutely madness.
See this whole new thing of like I've seen it a couple of times now where people like announce their breakup that are nobodies like.
Yeah.
And they're like, me and Evan have decided to part ways, and it's like, who gives a shit?
Who gives
and
a
it's
shit?
it's just all to get them talking, bro. That's all it is. And it's like, and it's the same way. You see when people start airing out their shit on Facebook, like fuck her, fuck him. See that shit?
Yeah.
That drives me bonkers. Shut the fuck up and deal with your problems behind the scenes, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know certain handful of people that do
Just
that
with that
regularly.
Just with that, if you're reaching out for help, bro, if you're getting onto Facebook and you're like, listen, lads, I have nobody on severely struggling, somebody fucking help me, like, that's all well and good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, airing out, let's say, for instance, there's a baby involved and you two are fighting. Do you know that type of thing, like, and it's like she done this and she done that, and fuck him, he's going to court next week.
Doesn't matter what it is.
I
What
know.
are you doing putting that up there?
I know,
You're
I know.
mad.
Yeah, no, I know.
You're
I know.
mad.
I know, bro.
The fuck.
And I
Grow up,
think
you mad bastard.
I think they don't realise it. They don't realise the severity of that as well. That stays there. You're not getting rid of it. Delete the page all you want. Delete the page all you want.
You'll never come back from that.
That's what I'm saying, like. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's just, I get what you mean now. Like in this day and age, as a kid.
Can you imagine being a kid now?
Oh.
Can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
And
I
especially,
wouldn't survive in this. I'm too fucking private to survive in this sort of climate.
yeah.
I'm too much of a private person to. I know. Look, it sounds ironic because we have a podcast. We talk about certain things.
No, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Most people don't even realize I have kids.
Yeah,
Do you know?
yeah.
Some people do. Did you have kids?
Yeah. Listen,
6-year-old.
this fella's this private,
6-year-old,
yeah.
2-year-old.
This fella's this private that I think we were at the Black Lives Matter march, and we were walking or whatever, walking through town and we're at the march, and you turned around to me, you were like, see, we can't do that. I can't remember what it was. We were like, see, we can't do that. And I was like, why? And you were like, oh, because she's pregnant, like, and we just kept walking, and I was like, is this fella just going to mull over this? He has a second child on the way, and he was just like, oh yeah, 'cause she's pregnant.
Yeah,
by the way,
pregnant.
look at that, that's Whopper, isn't it? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Danielle. We can't do that because Danielle's pregnant. Sex girl.
That's literally what I was like. Oh, congratulations, bro, I give over you. One of them. That's all it was, like, you know what I mean? It's just fucking mad, man. Mad, but I know what you mean. We do this, and we obviously, like, me and you have both opened up on this show, but I mean, spoiler alert, obviously you're not getting like the 100% shit, like
here fucking airing our graces and our fucking flaws. Of course not.
I know.
It's nobody's business.
Yeah, it's the typical Rocky line.
We're here with a little sniff of entertainment and fucking content and gossip.
Oh, Ed pisses himself?
Yeah, bit of gossip.
Bit of gossip.
So, Sandra said. So, Jonathan told me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, Marie told me.
Wait, and
I tell you.
Yeah. No, for sure, bro. But I think the pressure comes on. Onto women. I think a lot more than men. Like,
yeah, of course. Come on, 100%.
Oh, you think so?
100%.
Anyway, I think so. The pressure of, like, right, if this happens, I have to make sure I'm here, and like even the fact that you have to get into a bleeding taxi, bro, and like take a picture of this motherfucker's face, like, you know what I mean,
or
and
text someone to say, here, look, here's the taxi number, man, will you?
Yeah, if that happens, like, that's nuts,
horrible,
bro.
Do you know what I used to do, right? So when I used to walk in town, I'd be driving in, be about 3:30, 4, 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
be driving down past, Castleknock Hotel.
Always do.
Yeah, you know it well.
I know it well. It's not Blanche, but go on.
Go on, sure. So I'd be driving down there, pitch black at night. You'd see like a bloke be jogging or whatever. Wouldn't take no notice. I kind of just scan me eye. There he is now. There he is now. Fair play to him. Then I'd see a woman jogging. I'd be like, oh, better take note now. Oh, what's she gone? She has a great top on.
Yeah.
She's dark hair, great top, grand. I'll remember that now.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realise I was doing it. And I remember I was talking to her man in the kitchen once. We were talking about something. It was after that girl. Remember the girl that was out jogging in the canal and she was killed by a man?
Yeah.
It was after that. We were all discussing it like fucking everybody was in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? It was horrible. It was a fucking disgusting thing that happened.
For sure, man.
And we were talking. I says, do you know what I only copped I do? And then I was telling her, like, she's like, it's mad, isn't it? I was like, yeah, but it's fucking horrible that I do that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be doing that. Like.
Yeah, it's a weird.
I always take note if I'm out at night and I see like a girl jogging or a woman jogging or whoever. I'll always take note. I never do it for a bloke.
Yeah,
I don't even bat an eyelid. I'll be like, there he is now. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
But if it's a girl, like, or a woman or whatever, I'll try remember something.
Yeah.
So if that happens to somebody and they say, oh, this person was jogging this, I'll be like, oh, he was on that road.
Yeah.
I seen her.
Yeah.
I might have some information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
100%.
stupid, like, but
no, it is.
I do it all the time. I
remember I left a house party.
I still do it.
Yeah, no, I do it to an extent where I'm like, I don't scan to be like what you said. I don't do it. I'm not conscious enough at the time.
But I always check. What I do, right, is I noticed, because after I said it out loud, I was like, fuck, I do that.
Yeah.
What I did was I checked, like, say, like, hair colour, like, so if she's blonde or dark hair, I'd be like, dark hair, she has a great top on. And then I check the time on me car, like, so I look at the time. What time's 5:30?
Yeah.
Right, 5:30 on this road.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even realise I'm fucking doing it until I said it out loud to a man. I was like, fuck, I do that.
That's like something that you've always done. Like,
right,
that's
I'm
mad.
on this road, whatever the road's called, Castleknock
time.
Hotel Road, at this time, and I seen a woman jogging down the road in a grey top with dark hair.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
Isn't that horrible?
That's crazy.
That's horrible.
Man. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Wouldn't do that for a bloke.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, yeah. But it's like, I do that. Like the hair colour thing.
I think that way.
Oh, yeah,
I have to think that way. And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how things are now. Like,
I know, yeah. I know. That has to even cross your mind. Like,
yeah,
I do it subconsciously, kind of, where I'm like, I'd say to myself, without saying to myself, I'm like, it's a bit weird for her to be out at this time. And I take note of it, like, type of thing. And even at that, why is it weird for her to be out at this time?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Exactly. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's just mad that my head goes there. But I remember I was at a house party in Rush once, and I stayed there till like 7 in the morning. They had no beds for me. Everybody was gone to bed. It was one of them mouldy sessions, bro. You know what I mean? Where I was like, oh, one of them just get me home in the back arse and nowhere, right? Walk across the road, and as I'm walking, one says to me, take a right out of the estate, go left, because obviously in Rush there's fuck all down there, like, you know what I mean? So like, walk out of the estate, go left, take a right, walk for 105 minutes and you get to the bus stop, right? So I walk
through that graveyard there in your own.
Yeah, literally, right? So
rapists and killers.
Get up to the bus stop,
yeah,
right?
Right.
And there's it's getting bright now at this stage, right?
Yeah.
But I get up to the bus stop and there was this girl there, obviously. I noticed her from, I'd say, a mile away, bro, yeah? And I noticed...
With your eyesight?
I was like,
Spoofer.
That's a woman, if I ever seen one, right? So I looked and I seen her, I just put my head down, I was on my phone or whatever, like that, doing the sway, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was getting bright at this stage, and I was getting closer and getting closer. And I got to the bus stop and I sat there and I was like, do you know what time it is? And she like was shaking, like, and she was like, yeah, it's so and so. And I was like, she said to me, have you got a lighter on you? And I was like, yeah. And I gave her the lighter, and then she was like sitting there going, oh, she was like, I'm so happy you're normal, like, that's what she said to me. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I seen you stumbling up the road and I thought, this is it, like. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, no, he said, it's nothing against you. It's just like seeing like a drunk man coming towards me. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. There's no cars out. I'm going to work. There's nobody here except for me and you. Do you know what I mean? And she was like, I just got scared. Like, she was like, I'm so happy you're normal now. And I was like, fucking hell. But at the time, it wasn't like fucking hell. I was like, yeah, cool, yeah. And we sat there talking or whatever. Got on the bus. It was like, yeah, see you later. Sent her on my merry way. I went on my merry way. And it wasn't until I got home and I got sleep and I got myself together the next day. I was like, that's fucking wrong, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
that's
horrible.
That's the first thing
like
I thought about. I was like, that's fucking wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? It's so strange, man. That like they have to think that way. That they have to, like, as you said, they have to kind of put the keys in between the knuckles, like, when they're walking home at night. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, why? Like, you know what I mean? Why? Because of these fucking bleeding, creepy, smelly, disgusting bastards, like, you know what I mean? That's all it is, man. And that's all you are. If you do shit like that, there's something, like, no, I don't give a fuck about. Like, I know we were talking about stuff that's internally, but if you actually commit to that act, like, you know what I mean? There's, like, you're the scum of the scum, like, and I hate using that word, you know what I mean? But you are, like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm real passionate about it, like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm like,
I got worse after Dory was born.
That's what I was about to ask. Yeah, what was it like when that, like?
I got worse after Dory was born.
Yeah,
I was bad enough with Danielle, like, you know, having to see the shit that she went through. You know, she was spiked before.
Danny was, yeah,
twice.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, spiked while I was with her. I didn't even know her that long.
What?
Yeah, she was spiked on a night out with us, down in heaven. Horrible experience for her. Horrible experience. It really like fucked her up. Yeah, it was rough, like, really bad. Bro. And then another night we were in town. Me, Pud, one of her mates, and someone spiked her again in the vaults. We were in vaults. And yeah, man, horrible time. Terrified the fucking life out of her, like.
I know girls that got spiked as well.
You'd be scared to go out on your fucking own if that had, like, you imagine her going out with just like our mates or whatever. Fucking terrified, like. That's horrible carry on. But yeah, when Dory was born, oh Jesus Christ, it got worse. Got well worse, it did for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck me, man. If anyone even.
Oh no, I know. You don't even have to talk. Don't even.
If anyone
speak
even
that,
said
like,
boo to her, like, I had to go fucking mad.
Yeah.
I've told you a couple of times, like, Danielle's had to fucking go mad at me, like, because some little young fella would say something to her in school, or a little young one would like push her or hit her in school or something, do something to her in school, and she'd come back and say it to me. Danielle would be terrified to say it to me Because I'm one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Let's go up to the fucking school now,
yeah,
and I'll go
yeah,
around to the gaff,
yeah.
and I'll kick the fuck.
What the fuck are
and
they
I'll
teaching
strangle
them?
that
Yeah.
cunt. She'd be like, "Will you fucking relax?" She used to go to that school. I'd be like, "I don't fucking care." But Danielle's the same, man. Danielle is like, she's a lioness, like, you know. What I mean?
Yeah.
If someone harmed one of them two, or even me, she fucking
Yeah. Danielle's the
gobble
exact
you
same.
up.
My
Do you know what I
Danielle.
mean?
Yeah. Dave is the exact same, bro.
Danielle's a pure protector. She's like protector of the realm, that thing.
Yeah, it's the same with her. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The two of us are as
yeah,
bad, but
yeah.
she has a level head where I just fucking lose it, and I'd be like, "I'll go over and batter her fucking dad."
Some 6-year-old Rich
What's
is
it
just
to do with
fucking
them?
the head
I
off
don't
him.
give a fuck. Sure, they'd be fighting with the kids out on the road. I told you before, haven't I?
Yeah, you little body.
They'd be fucking trying to kill the kids on the road and all. The little fuckers, they'd be roaring at them. Stop that!
Stop that.
Don't you kick your ball in my garden.
And they just played this rugby tackles a 6-year-old.
Swear, man, the kids bleeding hate me. They'd be going mad at them.
Yeah. He's
They'd
that
be going
grouchy
mad.
outfit now.
I know. I'm a big granddad.
Come out, Rocky, old bastard. Knocking on the door.
Rocky's old balls. I'm like, I'll come after you. Up the
used
road in a
to-
Zimmer frame. I'll get him. Bastard.
We used to do that. Yeah, there was a fella called Reggie that lived in Whitestown. Was it Whitestown or Wellview? I can't remember which one.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I tell you,
I wasn't there.
A fella called Reggie, but we used to always shake his gates. Yeah. Shake his
Oh,
gates.
shake a gates, Reggie.
Shake your gates, Reggie. Yeah, used to always shake his
I've
gates.
got to shake your gates.
And this was around. Yeah.
We used to do that.
This was around the time.
The old council estate gates. They were cunts.
This was around the time San Andreas came out, GTA San Andreas. So we were all walking around talking like CJ, you know what I mean? And all that shit. Big
I don't
Smoke.
give a fuck.
What up, Big Smoke? You know what I mean?
I'm
That's
gonna
what.
shake those gates.
Grove Street, home. Least it was for I fucked everything up, right? We used to shake the gates from me and my mate Sean. I used to be like, "Come out, Reggie, you old bastard."
These little cunts. These little fuckers.
But you're the old Reggie. You're the old bastard Reggie on this one, bro.
yeah.
You're the shake the gates Reggie on this
Except
one.
I'll have no fear hitting it.
I used to come out with the sweet brush. Got away, you little
We used to
bastard.
slam the gates and that, yeah. Them old gates, them old council estate gates.
They're shaking
them
them.
things
Come
are
on,
fucking
Reggie.
cast iron. Slap them things together. The noise of them.
Yeah, heavy yolks as well, though. Yeah, let's not forget that. That's that real gate. you
Yeah,
know?
man.
None of these flimsy gates that fucking bend when you bleed and touch them now.
Oh, those council estate gates were no joke.
No
No
joke.
joke. Speaking of,
What?
have you any jokes?
Oh, stop
Any
it.
iron jokes?
Any council estate jokes? I don't. Not today. I don't have any. I do actually. I took some down in my interview. I was like, you know what? I'm not even a big fan of some of them, but I was like, Rocky, like them. You know what I mean? Right. So we'll start small. And
Go on.
we'll gradually get bigger, hopefully. Right.
Go on.
So my friend, he was kidnapped by a mime.
All right.
The things he did to him were unspeakable.
He was untouchable, this fella.
Oh, stop. Right. So, do you know what I'm not a fan of?
Go on.
Elevator music. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's bad on so many levels.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I love this one. Are you ready? What's the difference between a vegan and a computer programmer?
Go on.
One is disgusted by a rack of lamb, and the other is disgusted by a lack of ram.
There's no lamb in that.
Oh, do you know what I never told you?
Go on.
Me dad's one of my dad's obese parrots died.
No way.
Yeah, man, it's sad, but it's a huge weight off his shoulders.
I thought he was being serious. Poor Anto.
One of his obese parrots.
we have to move.
We have to move. The parrot's dead. Oh, stop, bro.
Larry's dead.
Fat Larry. I went through a phase actually where I called everybody Larry. What's up, Larry? I used to always...
Is this a joke or is this...
No, this is serious. Like, I'm done with the jokes now. No, yeah, I used to call everybody Larry. What's up, Larry? I used to always say to them, who's them? Who knows?
I have no friends.
I'm gonna go home. But yeah, thanks so much for listening, lads. I hope we didn't butcher the
A serious topic.
Yeah, the female perspective. I
Look,
suppose.
it's, you know, I can't speak on that because
yeah, we can't. Like, we're not bleeding experts. Don't come for me neck, yeah? Don't be like...
I'm a married white male.
Yeah, same. I'm not married, but yeah.
Yeah, nearly.
Oh, it won't
Close
be.
to.
Can't wait to be a single
Close
father.
to. How's Danielle getting on?
She's grand. We had a bit of a scare there last week, but it's all good though. It's all good.
All good.
We got through it. She's a trooper.
As long as she's healthy, baby's healthy, that's all that matters.
She's just lazing about the house.
Lazing about, I doubt that.
She's lounging.
About that, I fucking doubt that.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's fucking doing the most, and I'm like, stop it. Will you stop it? Will you?
Will you just sit down and take a rest?
Take a rest.
That'd be
her.
like my Danielle. Fucking hell. When she was pregnant with Barley, she was doing fucking marathons and all. She didn't give a shy.
She doesn't.
She can give a shy.
Stop, bro.
Yeah,
she
same.
does not stop. And I don't know what it is.
Same.
I don't know where she gets it from, but fuck me. I'm not even messing, yeah.
And when you tell her she's pregnant, she'll be dead shocked.
Oh, right.
When you let her in on it.
Let her in on it.
She's pregnant, but she doesn't know.
Imagine she didn't know. That'd be mad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Danielle's pregnant, but she doesn't know about it. I haven't told her yet.
Haven't told her. What? I'm going to tell her soon. She keeps telling me, why am I getting sick in the mornings?
Why am I getting sick? I have these cravings.
I don't know.
You find out in a couple of months. Yeah. Not to be exact.
He's starting to move around though. That's a weird experience. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad to see that. Like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
it's weird when you see the little
the legs, like, and
kicking on the belly.
It's weird.
Gas looking.
It's so weird. I'm like, you've got an alien baby.
Oh my god, there's something in you.
I said so, right? Typical dad joke, right? We went to the pictures there the other day. And we were walking through, flown through the little VIP area in Tala. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fucking snob.
In Tala?
Yeah, there's a VIP cinema in Tala, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's nice. They have sofas. You sit on the
Valley all
sofa
day long.
Right.
Where's my LV crew?
Now, don't get me wrong. The square is a dump, and I'm sorry.
Leave it down.
I'm sorry if you're from the pyramid, but it's a dump.
Do you know why they call it a square? That's about pyramid.
But yeah, I'm gonna leave on this though. Right, I just thought you'd appreciate it. Yeah, so we were there about 2 weeks ago or whatever. And we're floating through and we're moseying on. And I said to her, Danielle, you were after forgetting to pay for somebody. And she goes, what? I was after sneaking somebody in here. And she was befuddled, bro. She was like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, you fucking idiot?
You're after smuggling somebody in your belly. And she broke out like that, bro. That was the funniest thing ever.
You little smuggler.
I was like, can I have his popcorn?
Little smuggler.
He's not going to have it. Can I have it? More popcorn for me.
Sure, he's not on solid yet.
Well, that was an episode.
I wonder now, a boy or a girl, what will it be? It's like a lucky dip.
For who? For us?
You. I wonder what it'll be, a boy or a girl.
No, do y'all know, bro?
I know. But some people don't, you big idiot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, some people
don't, you big Phil.
Yeah. Well, I know, and I'm not letting you know. And Danielle doesn't know yet, but I know.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. It's a big boy.
It's a little weasel.
It's a little weasel, a little fucking sheet floating around. Little pillowcase.
The pillowcase.
Yeah.
The case and the sheet.
Bitter pebble.
Pebble and Rocky.
Rocky
and Pebble.
Right, I'm going to leave it here because I have a pregnant fiance at home.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't changed yet.
I have 2 kids. That's my excuse for everything.
Yeah.
What story from the shop? No, I have 2 kids.
It's when someone asks me now to do something and I'm like, bro, she's just in bits. Like, you know,
I can't. I'm using her as an excuse. Sorry.
Yeah, man. But thanks for listening.
Because I'm using my wife as an excuse to get out of things. It's too much of a coward of a man to say no.
Yeah. No, I appreciate all you listening. Thanks for tuning in this week. And hopefully next week we'll have video. I keep saying
hopefully we keep
week.
saying it. We've been recording in my house, and my house is being renovated at the minute.
Renovation
downstairs, so it's like Bamsai.
Yeah, renovation sounds like a mixtape name.
Yeah, renovation.
Yeah, someone needs to host it. Like
Rocky.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. I don't know why I keep saying yeah.
Bottom floor renovation.
Bottom floor renovation.
Bottom floor of my house getting renovated, so you know yourself.
Yeah, no.
You know
we'll have video soon, lads. Listen, I got to get out of here because I have a pregnant fiance at home.
And I have 2 kids. They're not even here.
It's not an excuse yet.
I don't know, maths. With Danielle, as always. She's always stung with them.
I love yous and leave yous. Good night and God bless.
Yeah, never have kids.
Never, ever.